what we read on Monday of last week. So I want you to open up to where the paper clip is in your book. Open to where the paper clip is. There you go. Open to the paper clip. And today we are going to finish reading a story. And while you're reading, I'm going to listen to Landon read, and I'm going to listen to Justin read. I'm going to take a little running record on you two, Mahani, Rylan. If I get a minute, I'll come back and listen to you all read, but I won't keep notes on you. I'm just going to listen, okay? I want you to do the same thing we did last week. When you come to a word that you do not know, I want you to chunk those words into pieces and reread the whole sentence, okay? At the end of this, we're going to do some writing, and we're going to write about what happened in the beginning, which we just talked about, and we're going to talk about what happens in the middle, and then we're going to talk about what happens in the end, and I'm going to have you write that in your book, okay? Because we're practicing that retelling part, all right? You can take your paper clip off so you can turn the pages. So at the end of the first part, Miss Hawkins called who? She called Mrs. Wells, who was the
baker.
The baker, and she's going to help them do what, Rylan?
Make the food better.
Make the food better. She hopes, right? We hope she's going to teach them to make the food better because they are terrible bakers.
Because it's burnt, no taste, soggy.
Very good.
And also,
so I want you to start reading on page 9, and let's read to find out if Mrs. Wells helps fix the problem. Okay? Read quietly until I get to the front of you, and then I need you to read a little bit louder so I can hear you. Okay? Okay, let's start with you. Start right here, Landon. I love how you did that. What is his name, you think? Hector, good job. Read it again.
Hector was staring
Good.
at the food.
Can you read that sentence again? Start over.
Hector was staring at the food.
Excellent.
He said, "We won't make any money if our food tastes like this." Miss Hawkins had a solution. Miss Hawkins had a solution.
What does that mean, Landon?
Idea
She had an idea for what?
for the bake sale.
For the bake sale to fix the
Sweets, the
what is
food.
to fix the food, and that what is that when we are doing our story map? What do we call that? It's the starts with a P. Starts with a P. The problem. The problem is the food's yucky. And so Mrs. Hawkins had a solution. So she has an idea to fix the problem. Because the food's nasty, right? Yes. Okay, go ahead.
A friend of mine is a baker. I will ask her to give us a baking lesson.
Good job on stringing those words.
And we'll be ready for our bake sale.
Good. Keep going.
Miss Wells was the baker. She came to the school and showed the students how to bake the show.
You went back to that same sentence. Read it again. She showed
them how to Monsieur.
That's a difficult word because it doesn't sound like it looks. This word is measure. What do you think they have to measure when they're baking? What do they have to?
They have to measure how many sugar they have to
How much
put
sugar to put in, right? So they have to measure and
mix.
Good. Read that again. She showed
them how to measure and mix.
Excellent.
She showed them how to fill pans and set timers at the end of the lesson. Everyone thank Miss Wells. Good luck with your bake sale.
Excellent. Keep reading.
Everything had been sold and the table was empty. Miss Hopkins and her students went back to the classroom. Miss Hopkins passed around a plate of cookies. She winked as she said, "Have a cookie while I look in the box and see what we have in our account."
What does that mean? Our account.
Budget.
The budget? What does it mean if she says we're going to check to see how much money we have in our account? What's the account for?
To put money or stuff in.
To put money or stuff in. What do they need money for?
To go on a field trip to the museum.
Very good. So this is their account of money to go to the museum. Looks good, doesn't it? Yeah. Keep going.
After Miss Hopkins counted the money, she gave a big smile. She said, "Thank you for your wonderful baking. This was the school's best bake sale. It's the most money any classroom has raised." The students felt happy and proud.
Keep going.
Okay, that's great.
Okay.
Now we have enough money to take our field trip to the museum, said Miss Hopkins. The students cheered. Lynn raised her hand. "I have an idea. Let's invite Miss Wells
That's
on
what?
invite Miss Wells on our field trip." She against.
What do you think that word is? I don't either. How can we figure it out? How do you think you can
Struggle.
Struggle? You think it says struggle? Well, let's read that sentence again and see. Let's invite Miss Wells on our field trip. She struggled.
No.
No, that doesn't make sense. What do you think? What would make sense there? Let's pretend that's not the word. What could we put there instead
I
of that
don't
part?
know.
We'll read it again.
Let's invite Miss Wells on our field trip.
She what?
Said.
Said would work there, right? This word is suggested. Say that with me. Suggested. That means that she said, I think this is a good idea. She suggested that they do that. Okay? Keep going.
That's a good idea, Lynn. Without Miss Wells, we won't be going to the museum, said Miss Hopkins.
Very good.
But it doesn't show a picture of the museum.
What do you think they saw at the museum,
I
Justin?
don't.
What did you say you thought they'd see? When we first read this story, what did you say they might see at the museum?
An ancient diamond sword?
An ancient dinosaur. Very good.
No, diamond
Oh,
sword.
diamond sword. An ancient diamond sword? Really?
Yeah.
Interesting. That's exciting. All right. Can you shut your books for me? Shut your books for me. So what happened? Sit down. So what happened? Miss Wells came, and what happened?
She helped the students.
She helped the students. What did she help them with, Landon?
The bake sale.
She helped with the bake sale? Does that mean she put the prices on everything and she sat it out?
No.
What did she help them do, Rylan?
Cook it.
She helped them cook so they became better
Bakers.
bakers.
And it was a success.
What did she teach them to do? Landon? What did we read?
We read
What was that big word that you needed help with? What was that word? She helped them to
measure.
measure. So how much
How much sugar?
How much sugar, how much milk, right, to put in so it wasn't soggy. Right. So
Or burnt?
or burnt. Did it work, Mahani? It worked, didn't it? And so they put those things for sale. Rylan, I'm going to need you to sit and listen. So they put the things for sale, and what happened at the end?
The food came out good.
The food came out good, and then what did they do?
Then they sold everything.
They sold everything, and their account looked like what?
The best in the school.
The best in the school? Could they go to the museum?
Yes.
Mahani, did they get to go to the museum? Yeah, you think they got to go? What made you think that? Find me the page in your book that shows that they had enough money to go. Find that for me. Find it for me, Landon. Where is there a page that shows that they had enough money to go? Is that it? Does that show they have enough money or they're just getting money? Keep going. Find the one that shows that. Ooh, look at this one he found. Is that a lot of money? Can you find that in your book? Find that for me. Here it is. Do they have enough money? She looks awfully happy, doesn't she? Yeah, I think they do have enough money to go. Who are they going to invite?
Miss Wells.
Why are they going to invite her to go, Justin?
For a thanks for helping them.
So thanks for helping them. Very good. Okay, shut your book for me. We're going to do a little writing today. I told you that at the beginning. Okay? So I put a little tab in your book. So I want you to open to that tab. And then Miss Anderson wrote a B for beginning, an M for middle, and an E for end. And I want you to tell me what happened in the beginning of this story, what happened in the middle of this story, and what happened at the end. What's this page for? Practice page. To help, if you don't know how to spell a word, I can practice it. Okay? All right. Are you ready? Whose book is this? Justin. Oh, and here's my ink pens. You get to pick the one you want today.
Red, green, red.
Rylan, I have another red. Don't just chill out. Oh, man. Maybe red next time, Landon. Okay. Okay. Open up to your page. I put a little tab in there. Open just to that tab. Watch this. Watch. Watch. Just like that. Beginning and end. All right. Oh, Miss Anderson, what if I want to spell Miss Hawkins' name? You can use it. I'll let you use it today. Just for her name, though. The rest of it, I want you to spell. Okay, go. Let me see you get started.
No, I'm pretty sure that would be fun.
Rylan, I want to know what happened in the beginning of this story, so your pen should be moving.
If you can do it, if you change
Rylan,
you can change it to bum.
I need you to sit right here. Rylan, just Rachel, Abdul, logo.
Click the back arrow. Come back to BC Hall soon.
Abdul, take yours to heaven. Justin, your handwriting's getting so nice. Good, keep going. Oh, I love how you put those spaces between. Look at this word right here. Don't you spell was? How do we spell was?
W-A-S?
Yeah. So what can I do to fix that? Just put a line through it, just like Mr. Hollister shows us, and write it at the top. Was. Good job. This is not sentences. No, I need you to write what happened in the beginning, Rylan. You are a smart boy. You can do this in 5 minutes. Write for me what happened in the beginning. Good. So keep going. What goes at the end of your sentence? Keep going.
That's good enough.
Do you think it's good enough? Read this to me. Say, in the beginning.
In the beginning, Miss Huckins' class didn't have all the money for
No, that's not what you said. Read what you wrote.
they need for a field trip.
What did you say right here?
Need
Read this again. Miss Hawkins' class didn't have.
all the money they need for a field
Needed. What goes at the end of that word?
in
E-N. Needed. E-D. Good job. Needed for a field trip. What happened in the middle? Good job, Justin. I like how you fixed needed. Write what you say. What letter is that? Gotcha. Say this word to me. Say that again. Say it slow. Look at me. Say the word. Field. Make sure you get all those sounds. Who's saying this? Who's saying this sentence? I do not have enough money. Who says that? Oh, thank you. Make sure you make those spaces between your words. Read this for me. She what? What did you say? Read it. She asked. Does anyone have an idea? What goes here? What goes here? What goes at the end? Now read. Some said, uh-oh. Are you going to tell me what they said? What do you need to tell me what they said? What did we talk about? Let's look. What are those little marks? Remember those? What are those? Do you remember what they're called, Mahana? Quotation marks. So when somebody's getting ready to talk, we need those little marks. What's this person going to say? Because they look like little commas, watch. Little commas at the top. Then write what they said. And when you get finished, we'll put the little quotation marks at the end. What did some say? Some said what? What did they say? Let me see, Justin. Read to me.
Miss Huckins' class didn't have all the money they needed for a field trip. Miss Wells came to Miss Huckins' class to help. Wait, I forgot the O.
You forgot what?
The O.
Oh, you did forget the O. Now it says to help. Uh-oh. Now what are we missing? Is to help a word?
Nope.
Uh-oh. What do we need to fix
Okay,
then?
got to split it up.
Yep, got to split it up. Just
Yeah.
put a mark through it like this. Watch. Do this, and then write to help up there at the top. So it
Okay.
has, so I know it's 2 words because I will say to help like that.
Help.
To help. What do you write? They do not have.
Money. You want to go on a field trip with the class.
Write that.
I'm not sure if I can.
You can write that, Rylan. Okay, so Miss, to help them. To help them what? What is she helping them do in the middle?
In the bake sale?
What is she helping? She's gonna help them like sell some stuff? She's gonna bring some stuff to sell? What's she doing with them?
Help them bake.
She's helping them learn to bake. So can you write that for me?
Oh, I got a period.
Well, can you write a new sentence? You leave the period.
No, I'll just X the period.
But why would you X the period?
Because that's not really the real end of the sentence.
It's not? Read the sentence.
Miss Wells came to Miss Huckins' class to help them.
So you want to say help them learn to bake?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you're right then. It's not a period. Smarty britches. Okay, wait a minute. Read this. Some said. Let's go on a car wash. Somebody said that. So then your quote marks go there to stop the talking. Then Janice, now wait a minute. This is Janice's name, right? Janice said, your quote marks go here. Let's do, keep writing. What did Janice say? Goodness, you all have wrote a lot.
It's at the very end.
Yeah.
It's the very last thing that happened is that they had a bake sale.
Mm-hmm.
The end. They had a bake sale. The end.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
I love how you use the word budget.
I don't know if the bake sale was successful or unsuccessful.
Period.
Well, you didn't tell me that.
So then she asked the students, did they got a plan? Good. Keep going. Excellent writing, Landon. I love how you're showing me what they're talking about. Put your quote marks here. It's a little dialogue. Put up at the top. You do it up at the top. See how Miss Anderson did them here? You do them. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Keep going. What's this? Ah! What's our goal? Ah! Good job, Justin. Did it work? Landon writes so much I can't keep up. What happens in the middle? Stick with me, Rylan. What happens in the middle? This is a longer writing than I normally would do. What are you trying to write, Landon? What are you trying to write?
Bake.
Bake. Landon. We've been working on those long vowels forever. How do I spell bake? No, you did it. That says back. Or, yeah, kind of. Take the C out. How do you spell make?
What do you mean it was great? I don't know what that means.
So how do you spell bake?
Just had a lot of
B-A-K.
fun.
Use what you know.
Because
Why was it
you
great?
know.
2 words.
You need to come on.
Does this make sense?
No, but why was it great? It was just fun.
Yeah.
So that's what made it great. They were just all trying to have some fun.
Yeah. But they did a nice job too.
What happened at the end?
Miss Huckins' class had a bake
Yes,
sale.
they did, but
The bake sale was great
what happened up here? Why were they having a bake sale?
because they didn't have enough money.
Okay, they didn't have enough money, so they for what? Socks?
For a field trip.
For all. So at the end, what happened?
They went to the field trip.
So they had enough
Money.
to go on the.
Field trip.
Is that why it was great?
Yeah.
Oh, hello. Write that down.
Ah.
Oh. Oh, you went back. What'd you forget up there? Read Miss Hawkins.
Was thinking to.
What is this?
Museum.
Museum. Oh, she was thinking to go to a museum on a field trip. Do we start the sentence with but? What does the word but do? It's like the word and. It puts two sentences together. So we can't start our sentence with but. So mark but out. Put a line through. We're not using but. Now put a capital T. You're going to start your sentence with they, not but. Okay, they did. Keep going. They figured it out. What's the subject of this sentence? They, you're right. They, what's the predicate? Figured it out. So where's the period go? Yes, after your predicate. So then this starts with a.
I knew it.
You knew it. Good.
I had a line like that, but then I was like,
Then you changed your mind?
yeah.
Okay, let's finish reading. They
Could have a bake sale to have enough money.
good. Then what happened?
Her friend that was a baker came.
Good. Jamari and Shanley, you have independent work to do that your brain is working on. This is your brain time. I expect to see your brain working without my help. So they got to go on the field trip now?
Mhm.
Do you think that's good, what you wrote there?
Yeah.
Yeah, you think it is? I think you did very well today, too.
Okay.
I love how you put spaces between your words, and how you fixed when you knew
But
when you
not
did a
here
space
because
there.
I need to put ED.
Yes, but you fixed it for me.
Mhm.
So now it makes sense, right? Always remember to write what you say.
But
You
now,
didn't do any practice.
But now it's all together. It will be needed for.
Needed for. One word. You made up a new word all by yourself, Justin. That's okay. I know what it says.
Okay.
All right. Can I have your pen?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. You did a great job today. I love that. You can go. You're welcome. Finishing. Okay, let's read what you wrote.
Mr. Hopkins.
Mister?
Miss Hopkins was thinking to go to a museum on a field trip.
Say that word field. Say the word field for me.
Field trip.
Field. Say it slow.
Field.
What do you hear on the end? Jamari, move to the carpet right now, please. Field. What do you hear on the end?
E-D.
Field.
D.
D. Put it on there for me. Jamari, move to the carpet. Trip. Keep going.
They did not have enough money.
Goes on the end.
Period.
Mm-hmm. Keep going.
She asked, does anyone have an idea? Some said, let's go on a car wash. Some said, let's do against.
Let's do against. Let's do against what? Against what? Students against teachers. They were going to have a softball game, weren't they? Mm-hmm. Keep going.
The teacher had an idea. She asked her friend to help. Her friend was a babe. She hoped.
Which period? You're missing some periods. She helped. And what happened? Put your period there. What happened? Bless, I'm sorry. This is what we're working on. They cannot read out. I'm going to stop it. Okay.